Hey guys, See to Eat review here. Dave, Snapper Point Brewing. I told Dave I'd be here, sometime in the Arvo.
Yeah.
And I made a couple of stops along the way. Swell Brewing, Maxwell Wines, where else? Ogre Brewing, Shifty Lizard, but I eventually got here. I didn't know.
Big pub crawl.
Yeah, well, it
Brewery
is,
crawl.
but I was like, everything's in moderation. And what have we got here, Dave?
We've got the blonde mullet.
Now, which is this in your series? This wasn't the first one you made, was it?
No,
Our first one was the Snapper Juice, wasn't it?
The juice was the first release, and this is the second, I call it a mid-strength.
And you've also got I should have brought out a couple of other cans to show the people, but I'll show pictures of it, guys. What else you got brewing at the moment? Because you had a couple of delightful looking brews brewed up at the moment. The Rural City Road.
Oh, the Rural City Road, yeah. Well, you can put on charge. Go see your mum. Yeah,
Now, where's it in here, guys?
The West Coast IPA is my latest release.
Oh, yes. And now, so where are you getting your ideas to brew these things? Or are you just going, okay, I've done this and now it's time to try something else? Or
It's more just personal preference.
Yeah?
I'm onto the West Coast now. I still like the IPAs, but
Yeah.
just like something.
I'm all about West Coast IPAs. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
When I crack an IPA, the smell of the hops and that really brings a smile to my face.
This goes alright for a midi.
Oh, that is so easy drinking. Especially I've had a couple of stouts as well. So I was like, oh, Dave, I need something a little bit lighter.
Just clean the palate.
Yeah, it is. It's a palate cleanser. So you've just turned into a full-time brewer. Is that what's happening now?
Yeah, well, that's the plan. I've been made redundant, so I've got 2 more weeks of work, and yeah, shit's about to change.
So how many brews have you got at the moment? I think there's about 4 or 5, isn't there? Or you got more than that?
I got the stouts. I just
Yep.
finished doing the stouts, but they'll be released for beer and barbecue.
Yep.
Um,
The Winter Beer and Barbecue Festival, wherever you saw my earlier post, I caught up with Dave briefly. You were so busy there. You sold out of everything there, didn't you?
that's easy. I think it was 2.5 sessions were out.
Wow, that is awesome. So, what's going to capture the public's attention this time around? The Rural City Rodent?
Yeah, the rodent's on the radar.
So, what is that? What type of beer is that one?
The West Coast IPA.
Yep.
My take on it anyway.
Yep. What hops are you using there?
Columbus and Warrior.
Do you find it hard to get hops? I hear from some brewers how hard it is to get hops these days.
Yeah.
You've got to put in an early order and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, the big guys always have the contracts.
Yeah.
So I had a few issues towards probably the start this year getting Citra. That was
Oh, yeah, that's a good hop song.
it's another hop I just told you. No, that's in this. Citra's in the mullet.
Yeah. And whereabouts can we find it? So, you've got a couple of little bottle shops selling it now.
Well, just the one at Moana
Yeah.
Heights, but a lot of others want it. I just haven't got enough volume.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How are you going to go broadening this out of such a...
Well, I bought some tanks off Shifty Lizard, so there
Yep.
you go. I've got 2 big uni tanks in here, and
Yep.
once they're running, it should be alright.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
a couple more, and I'll make a living out of it.
So there you go. I know. That's what I mean with the big 500ml cans as well, man. It's like you're getting quantity there as well.
No, it's good value. 4 packs, you get 2 litres of beer. So.
That is. That's a lot. And what are you looking at stouts at the moment, or with the winter coming, or?
Yeah, I've just finished the stouts. So
Yep.
I won't probably brew anymore.
Okay.
Like that, I'll just keep brewing the same ones, but
Yep.
I won't bring any newies out. There's 2 different kinds I've got.
So how did you start off though? Did you start off as a backyard brewer for yourself?
Yeah.
And then branch out?
Save money.
What gave you the confidence to just go, oh, I can do this and make a sort of a business out of it?
I did the rugby beer day.
Yep,
So,
Uncle Pringle.
2 years ago.
Yep.
That's the first one I went to, and I donated a keg there
Yep.
of the juice.
Yeah.
They didn't last long. That was nuts.
I'll tell you what, guys, if you didn't try the Snapper Juice, as I said, you might think, oh, it's just a beer. No, it's like, it really brings the taste buds to life, that one. Where did you get the idea for that? Or did you just sort of stumble upon it? Or were you
Yeah, I just
practicing with recipes and stuff?
Just practicing and just looking up just the guidelines with IPAs.
Yep.
And putting hop combinations together, and
Yeah.
just as soon as I made it, just pinged.
It did?
Pinged
It
off.
did. As I said, when I first tried it, like my eyes went big. I was like, oh, wow, that offers something different that an IPA can't offer.
Yeah, no,
So how do you go...
that was fresh as that day too, though.
That was
It's
good,
so fresh.
man. I can't believe how good it can taste. So if you haven't found it, Moana
Celebrations.
Celebrations.
And buck
Moana.
chicken have it too.
Buck. I love Buck as well. Fellow Ukrainians support each other.
Yeah.
So we go for that.
Down there.
So how are you going to go expanding? How does that work?
Well, probably just want to stay local for now.
Yep.
And just hit up all the bottle shops.
Mm-hmm.
So Dinga Bottle Shop, they're keen.
Yep.
It's just volume again.
Once again, it's all you doing it, isn't it? It's a one-man machine. It's like, how much can you keep pushing yourself, you know what I mean?
It's one fill, one at a time.
Yeah. And that's what I wonder, how do you start off? You're going, okay, well, I've got something here, and I want to be in control of it as a one-man operation, but how do I branch out? And that's probably the hardest part of it, isn't it? Because you still want to enjoy what you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I still enjoy it. I've got a new kit coming, so it'll make it easier. That's what brewing on this little setup.
That's what I find doing reviews about. Everyone goes, how do you do it? I was like, I don't want to pass it on to anyone else because, as I said, I want to be in control and I know what I want and you know what you like as well. So you know what you like and what tastes good as well. What's your personal preference in beers, or do you hop around? Do you hop around from the IPAs to the stouts?
I'm a hophead. I love
really?
the hops. Yeah.
It is. It is so good, isn't it? But you bring me to the English bitters, I can't do them.
No.
I struggle.
I haven't really had too many.
No? You stay away from them? But my wife got me into stouts and I left one at room temperature. I went, there is a big difference between room temperature and cold. Do you notice that as well?
Yeah, room temperature. Some beers are better, like little heat up a bit.
There is a big flavour from it as well.
Stouts are definitely like that.
Yeah.
Heat them up.
So what's on the horizon after these ones, or are you just sticking to the 5 for now and seeing how you go?
Yeah, just sticking to the 5 and then try and get the volume up.
Yep.
Get these tanks running.
Yep.
And then see how it goes.
See you go. All right, guys. Look out for Dave. Look out for Snapper Point Brewing. You'll be at the Beer and Barbecue Festival in, when is it? June or July?
July 23rd.
July 23rd, guys. Check it out.
Fire
Definitely. Fire up and have a look when he's down there as well. Have a look for it at Moana Celebrations and maybe a few other breweries will find it as well, guys. Cheers, Dave.